Hello, my fellow family members, and welcome back to the Mafia. My name is Lucky Hussar, and I have a little something special for you guys. Let me slow this down here. It's too good. I have the new patch of Elder Scrolls Total War that just came out. It is the 0.95 or 95 patch. Just came out, I think it was a few days ago, so the Mafia and everybody have decided to get this patch and start trying it out. I'm going to pause it real fast because it takes off pretty fast. So Star and I and a few others are the only ones that have it so far as like the clan goes. He's going to be playing Hordes of Oblivion, which is a very strong faction if you've ever played the actual Elder Scrolls Online. And I'm going to be playing Kingdom of Daggerfall, which is just kind of like a medieval 2 type heavy iron people, whatever, crossbows, cav. But we'll go over the army comps. A lot of new stuff for me because I haven't even played this game that much, but I wanted to get a replay up. Even though this might not be the best replay to show, I still wanted to get a replay up so you guys could see like some of these cool freaking units and how just how different they look compared to other Total War games, and just like a different feel. If you're into something different, and if you like Elder Scrolls, why not play this game too? So we'll go over my army comps, and we'll go over Starkiller's army comps, which his are going to be tricky to pronounce. I'm not that well known for the lore of Elder Scrolls, so but yeah, here we go. So I have Daggerfall, and I have Daggerfall Guard archers. I only brought 2 of them. I wasn't for sure how many archers he was going to bring. They look pretty basic, but they got those cool longbows. So that's something, and they respond very well. Unlike other Total War type mechanics, sometimes your archers will get stuck. Blah blah blah. These guys do pretty good. On my flanks here, these are cool. So one thing about the Elder Scrolls, they have medieval 2 type uniforms and units, like actual medieval 2, but they somehow blended it into the game. And so these are called the Crusaders. So they're very good, sturdy type, hold your flank type guy. And then behind them I have the heavy hitters, the Knights of Iron, which they're pretty cool. They got horns on their helmet, got big old hammers on top of them. Awesome. Their little uniforms, for some reason, some of them have different color boots on. My main line, which is cool, they all have kind of like different uniforms, different shields, things like that. I got dismounted Breton bodyguard, so those are the guys that are not holding a spear. And for the pikemen, I have Daggerfall Guard pikemen. So they don't look like pikemen. They almost look like, hey, it just looks like a normal spear. But I guess they are considered pikemen in a game. And I have a big old row of them. So just to march forward and die. And then on my flank as well, I have the Crusaders and the Knights of Iron, the big old hammers. And then I have a Knights of Iron in the middle as well. So, for my cav, my general unit, I have, let's see, where's my general? Right there with the pointy hair. Breton Bodyguard. So, these guys are Breton Bodyguard, and these guys are Breton Bodyguard. So they're pretty cool. See, what's this cav unit? These guys look a little bit more basic. But these are Daggerfall Lancers, so a little bit more dirtier, a little bit more sturdier. They look like as far as like they get the dirty work done, and then the fancy King General comes in and cleans up and says, "Hey, I get all the credit." And then these guys look like oh, what's the term for it? Dirty Knights, High Rock Knights. Gosh, there is a certain term. If you ever read the book Dunk and Egg by J.R.R. Martin, what is the term for that knight? It's like a low-class knight. That's what these class guys are. I don't know. Maybe you guys can leave me a, hey, I read that book. It's this, you big dummy. So I forgot the name of it. Maybe I'll remember it later. Town Guard crossbowmen. I have 2 units of crossbows, both on my flanks. And then on this side, I have Knights of Dragon, which are a fancy looking type. They kind of look like a Spanish medieval 2 type thing. Big old lances, old fashioned type. But this unit, I guess this is supposed to be like a scout cav. And these guys look freaking weird. They have like deer antlers with some type of diaper on their face. I don't know, like wannabe Ku Klux Klan with the antlers. They just took it a step farther. But these guys are Reachman Cavalry. I think they are light cavalry and they don't hold up that well. But if you want a cheap cavalry, then whatever. Over to Starkiller's army. So he's got, oh god, these names. So he's commanding Oblivion. Obviously, I can read that. Dremora Cavell Heavy Swordsman. So these guys look super, super nasty. They got so much red blood all over them. I don't know what's uniform and what's blood, but there is a freak ton of them. And then over here, which is an awesome looking unit, they have Dremora Kyrieve. So more heavy infantry, a 2-handed axe. Well, it looks like that. 2-handed axe, and then some of them look like they got swords. Some of them look like they could have swords and axes. Who the freak knows, but they look scary. And here's another unit. So yeah, they got swords that have like 2 blades on them. And then they have axes in between. So watch out for that unit. And then we go to behind them, the Mythic Dawn Archers. So these guys are pretty eerie looking as well. This is like an evil, obviously an evil faction. Dremora Findaz Missile Archers. So at least they're not as hard as pronouncing Imladris names. But more Mythic Dawn Archers. Dremora Archers. Let's see. Got a lot of archers here. So here's one. This looks like a shock infantry troop. 2-handed axes. Dremora Kaivel Axeman. Or Kinvel Axeman. Whatever. Dremora Valkaizine. I will get these names when we start playing this game more because it's a cool game. But this looks like a very elite type unit. I mean, you just don't put pink on any unit, so it's got to be worth something. They got a trebuchet back here, and this trebuchet looks like it could go up against any trebuchet crew. They have freaking 1-handed maulers, so that's pretty cool. Another fancy pink unit, and then they got these guys over here, Dremora Curl Mages. So I ran into this in this game, and this is not a unit you want to go after. For those of you that I've seen reforged, they're kind of like the Dragon's Wraith crossbows mixed in with whatever thing that throws a freaking bomb. But yeah, that's what that unit is. So if you see it on the field, you need a couple cav units going at it different ways just to crush it, because whatever cav unit is going head on with this, it's gonna die. So I think that's pretty much the comps. So we'll do this at oh my god, we'll do this at kind of like half speed for now. And I got the archers just pounding off ASAP. Big cav charge over here down the hill, saying screw you hard. Where are these guys going? Knights of the High Rock gonna clash with the heavy infantry, and it looks like they don't do much at all. It's more like my cav is dying. Well, let's see. They kind of got some kills. Victory seems certain for them. These guys need to pull out. Heavy Lancers getting chopped up. These guys probably have major cav bonuses on them. They took a downhill charge and didn't get jack. I mean, I don't see any dead black bodies on the ground. Oh, there's a couple. That's nice to know. So back up the hill. Archer fire still coming down. Am I even wrecking anybody? Probably not. I mean, I wonder if these guys have 2 HP. They have to have 2 HP. But I did get some good shots over here, but these aren't the same unit. These are the two-handed axemen, which might not have a cav bonus, and these guys do have a cav bonus, kind of like a spear unit. So, ooh, maybe I'll get a... here we go. Had to get him off balance. That was a good charge right there. Get some archers in there. So this is just a big old cluster right here. So I know he's trying to guard his flank. But for how long? My general unit getting a head charge in there. Getting some casualties. But also taking some as well. Man, that is a heavy knight unit. I wonder even how they move in that. If the horse falls over, I bet it just dies instantly. Yeah, I don't want to move. I didn't realize this, but he brought a ton of archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units of archers. I only brought 2 with crossbowmen, so that is a doozy. But I did do damage to this first unit right here. Pulling my cav out. I don't want any of that archer fire on me. Saying no thank you. Let's see what the crossbows are doing. Load up, boys. Come on. It's a pretty cool crossbow unit. I mean, it looks like more like vanilla Medieval 2. But still, it goes with the game. If those of you that have played Elder Scrolls, there's just so much random uniforms, units, and everything. Where are you shooting at? I don't see their missiles. Oh well. So yeah, here we go. Ooh, nice catapult hit by Starkiller. Percentage 12 to 11, so it's pretty dead even. We'll speed it back up here to 1. Forgot it was on 1, or half speed. Yeah, the pikemen are marching up. So they don't hold like normal pikemen, you know, they kind of put their spears out at an angle, which they're more like spears to me. But also the music is pretty cool. Pikemen marching forward saying, back off. Back off. Let's see. You guys loading? Are you guys going to shoot now? You guys going to do your thing? Oh, nice. So yeah, they're just kind of they're able to take the casualties. Ooh, good shots right there. That is what you have to do with crossbows. Now, lines are pursuing forward. This is so cool. With these medieval type lore type units. Medieval lore, it's awesome. Let's see what Star got going on back here. He still has a ton of archers and reserves, and here comes this stupid freaking unit right here. Dremora Curl Mages. Curl? I guess that's right. Who cares? It's a funky name. Yeah, those archers aren't doing too much to these bodyguard units, but they can tear apart my pikemen that are unshielded. But here comes this fancy pink unit, and when the fancy pink unit comes in, then that's when you know. You got to bring out the big cojones, and I got the Knights of Iron. That's all they're made of, is just iron. So get them on a nice flanking maneuver. Up top though, this pocket's kind of staying steady. My guys really aren't liking it though. They're being pushed back by these guys. These Kinvul heavy swordsmen are really good. Victory seems certain for the Knights of Iron. But I don't know. Well, here comes some more pink boys. I got these Crusaders in here. So the Crusaders are what will keep my spirits men alive. This one little Kinvul heavy swordsman unit are tying down all these crossbows. Probably gonna rip them to bits, just because of how good they are. I did send a flanking maneuver over to take care of all of these archers. I want these archers off the field. Here you go. Here's what this unit will do. Oh yeah, dude, just 300 bomb me. Remember in the movie 300 where the Persians thought, oh yeah, we'll just throw glass bombs at them and it'll be okay. Well, yeah, in that movie it was cinematic and it didn't work, but here it freaking works. When like my pike line just gets freaking toasted. I mean, why even bring a catapult when you can just have a bunch of guys accurately throw bombs? But these guys do remind me of Harry Potter at the end of the movie, where they're those stone guys that are supposed to protect the school. I mean, they walk slow, they're all gray and they're iron looking, and they're like, they're not scared of anything. That's what they look like. So yeah, that unit got depleted hard. I'm gonna charge into arrow fire. I'm gonna do some pokey pokey, and these guys are gonna rout. They're supposed to fight till the last man. I mean, I tell you what. Archer fire is just going off everywhere. Those guys, they look cool. I don't know about you, but that might be a screenshot right there.
Half our force remains.
I really like those black guys, and I like those deals. Let's see. Here we go with a
Only half the enemy force remains.
kind of a dead tree right there.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
See percentage 52 to 55. Yeah, get her. Let's see, are these crossbows finally done? Alright. Let's go, crossbows. Hit him with your best shot. Fire away. Or just stand there and just take arrows right in the freaking gut. Come on now. Where the freak are you shooting? I don't want these. Just die. Alright, what are these guys doing? These are my archer units. Archer units. Still firing. Crossbows over here. Letting them eat it. Just eat it, bruh. The crossbows do work. But I mean, they are archers, which is not what I need. Here comes this. The reindeer Ku Klux Klan cav.
Our men are winning the battle.
Going to charge the
continue like
trebuchet,
this,
otherwise
we will
they'll rout
smash
if they
the
charge anything else. Yeah, you take him down. And it says certain. Oh yeah, and then he just turns around, and throws some bombs at him, and then well, they rout. That's pretty neat. See, it looks like the middle pretty much decimated. These guys are just getting hit by archer fire and still like not really die. All my crusaders are leaving. I guess they're gonna go back to the Holy Land. My archers got picked apart over here. So yeah, all I'm really left with is a couple units of archers that are just pinning these couple poor dudes down instead of aiming at a fresh unit. Here comes some Knights of Iron. It's gonna freaking put an iron in your butt. Going after two guys, huh? Come on, head up, yeah! Show you to pick on our archers, huh? Alright, so here comes some more pikemen. Some dismounted guard, or bodyguard. So I won on this flank. I kind of lost,
Our men are winning the
not
battle.
really in the middle,
If
but I
we
definitely
continue
lost on
like
the
this,
right.
We will smash the enemy. Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
And there goes my general, because Starkiller is the one that had this replay. These stupid freaking mages. There's one cool thing about the game, though. They brought the overall characteristics of every type of character into the game, so you can have your, you know, your archers, your mages, your knights, your tanky units, your cav. So yeah, it's cool that they just didn't be like, oh yeah, here's some archers and some troops. Give me a good charge. Yeah, boost those percentages up so I don't look as bad. That evens it out. But that knight unit can only hang on so long. How many archers can he take down? Can I get another volley in? Come on, give me another volley. Where are you shooting at? No, he tagged me. And they break. Jeez. Yeah, this knight unit gonna finish off this one mage. Thorn in my side. Oh my gosh. Got completely leveled. That's a cool screenshot. Fire arrows coming down. Honey Badger does not care. That was a terrible charge. Gotta back it up. But this heavy cav, you gotta back it all the way up and then come in. You gotta get a glorious cav charge every time you use this heavy cav. Must be glorious. I still got this one random unit of crossbows up here. Percentage is 78 to 80. Where the freak are they shooting at? Just getting free shots up here. Oh, right on his archers. Yeah, you take that. Not hitting or killing anything. Oh, one guy. Great shot, guys. Glad you had all that training. So there goes that. Big hole. Big hole in their archery line. He brought a ton of archers, so if I go after one archer unit, they just pin me down, and then they just keep shooting at me. Look at that. Point blank. Eventually, even though this is heavy armor and you need some armor penetration ammo, eventually you find those creases in the neck with those arrows, and you're able to break a bodyguard unit that is supposed to give their whole life for the king, and they don't. Which, that's a rip-off. I want my florins back. Hired you for a reason.
Victory is ours, but only by a sword's edge.
So yes, I think I admit defeat, because there's no way I'm coming back from that one. But yeah, so that was an intro to the game. I think it was pretty cool. We'll see Starkiller's kills. You can't see my kills. But see those mages right there? He didn't use them that long, and he also used them on important units that were coming up to try to take out his archers, because that was pretty important to his army. And anytime a unit would get close, a cav or whatever, you use those mages, and he got 234 kills just by doing that. He didn't even run him up to the main line and say, "Oh yeah, maybe I'll get some kills like this," like you would maybe use it. Excuse me, like the Witchers would, like if you sneak your Witchers up there and then they have their line all in a pretty formation and you just toast it. Like these mages, he used them as like a counter to pretty much anything that might come around the back corner. So, which was pretty cool. Um, and us, even both of us, not knowing really the schematics and the strategy of this type of Total War game, because every Total War game, there's always a little something different, little hidden units or type. Uh, oh, what am I trying to say? Stats and things like that. It's different stats that you just don't know about. It comes with time. You got to play the game. You got to study it. So I think it's pretty cool. Different units. This is only 2 factions out of like 20. So there's a lot of different type of stuff. There's even a faction where you ride like these big like bugs or whatever and trample people, kind of like you would with Mumakil. Um, but yeah, it's a cool game. I encourage you guys to try it out. Once you have Total War, it is a free game. So all you have to do is download the zero point 0.9 or 9.5, the newest. You go to moddb.com and you type in Elder Scrolls mod, and it'll pull up the page. You can download the one that says active, or the newest one. You send it through your WinRAR, and it'll give you the instructions on how to do it. And then, or if you have any questions, you can come to uh, the Mafia Discord page, and we will coach you through it. We even have announcements up that says, "Hey, look at this." So, but yeah, cool. I hope to see you at this game or on this game playing. I would love to have a game with you. It's fun, it's different, and it has a pretty extensive campaign. So for all you guys that like campaign games and like Elder Scrolls, this is the game for you. So please come by the Mafia, check us out. We'll get you informed, and voila. So that'd be it. So take care, guys. I hope to put up another video soon, and have a good one. I'll see you. Bye.